Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs Love Tarot reading. All Signs Love reading. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was a very strong message. The Lover's card flying out. Gemini energy, Venus energy, the planet of love, of course. This is Archangel Raphael. Who wants to fix what is broken? Somebody loves you still. It's somebody that you love as well. What's going down here? That was a very, very clear sign. Okay. What I was saying, or I'm kind of a little bit distracted now, but I believe I was saying, welcome to your collective reading, your collective love reading. This is a love reading for the collective. I think that's where I was. And very often, more often than not, this is also channeled love messages reading, love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. There is a reason you're here. There are messages for you. So welcome again. I'm really glad you are here today. Remember, this is a general tarot reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet. If you have not, thank you so very much. All the playlists are down below. You'll get to today's readings listed under Love Tarot Readings, Messages from Your Person. You will also find all 12 zodiac signs, as well as twin flame readings, specific, very long, in-depth twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. So feel free to check them out. Let's see the energy that is coming in. It's the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Lover's card, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Something's going down here. Moon and Taurus energy. This is a reciprocal energy, a giving energy. And look at the energy between you here. The rose, of course, representative of the passion and the love. That's also an urgent energy, you could say, in growth. And it's between you. So there's some kind of contact being made here. Possibly it's looking like some kind of offer, you could say. The Lover's card, of course. Soulmate energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, that is also here. It's very clear there's a lot of love between you. And yes, this can be around union. That can be in person. We can see that here in the Four of Wands. It can also be via communication. So we're going to continue digging in. But this is somebody who you love, that loves you too. And there is some kind of reaching out going on here. Will there be some kind of major decision made, perhaps, because there's some kind of decision between the two of you. Four of Wands, Venus and Aries energy, as you can see, it's in the upright energy. And this is a homecoming energy. It's a celebratory energy. And even more so, this is reunion energy. So it's really clear that you might be having this conversation or meeting in person with the person you've come here for today. Perhaps it's someone you're not expecting, your specific person, whatever the case is. But it could also be that it's not in person. This is a soulmate, incoming soulmate energy. Oftentimes, a marriage card. It's not real clear, but it's looking like it could be pretty clear for some of you. Let's see. But this is a coming together energy. So if you are knowing that you're going to see your person, or you think you could see your person at a particular event, in particular, a celebratory event connected around friends and family. So it can be things like, garden parties or graduations, weddings in particular, really strong, then that's probably going to be where you're going to see and talk to this person. But again, this can also just be around communication. So let's see. We will continue to dig and get some answers for you. I want to get one last shuffle here. Alrighty. Let's see what else is going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. It's the Queen of Materials in your first placement. The Chariot. The Sun. These two are also very clearly yours. The Five of voices, excuse me, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So, or excuse me, the Five of Voices, the Five of Swords in reverse, where your person's energy is the strongest. So it's a making amends energy, as you can see here. Also, look, they are holding up an olive branch between the two of you. So has something been, some hurtful words, have they been exchanged? This is Venus and Aquarius energy. It's like making some peace here, perhaps after some discord, some arguing. It could be recent, it could be a really far away energy. The Chariot is right here in your partnership placement. Cancer and Moon energy, and this is telling us that yes, things are on the move here. And again, for some of you, this is literally your person, as in physical movement, traveling, getting in a car, on a plane. That's not going to be the case for everybody, but what we do see that's really clear here is they are reaching out. There is a connection going on. This Chariot, this Moon energy is heading right here for the Sun. It's almost like beamed here. Connecting with it, of course, this is Leo energy. This is Source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. Connecting, of course, to the crown chakra, which is higher power energy in working things out. So some guidance, of course, with Source. A new day, the vitality, the new beginning, the day coming up, literally a happy outcome, you could say, one that they're after in any case, but the end of a cycle. It's the completion and it's the renewal. It's quite literally, you could look at it in that way, a new day here, but it's also just a cycle that is coming to an end, and it does look like they are coming here to reach out. This is Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing, just wants to heal what is broken here between two people that very much love each other. And I love that the Queen of Pentacles is your first placement here down. This is my protege for the Empress. Very resourceful, very healing energy, can make contracts, commitments, partnerships, relationships work and help facilitate that. So it can be that there's an actual, person that is knowing both of you, bringing you together, maybe from one or the other side. It's kind of bringing in some Hierophant energy, interestingly enough. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn and Saturn energy, it's connecting here with the energy of the person who's coming through here today, your person. So whether you know who you're here for, it's somebody popping up and being emotionally more vulnerable and available, coming in here, wanting to speak the truth and also wanting, to come back together. So whether you are in a connection where you were together and had built a long-term commitment, you were building it, it was on the table, or this was a long-term energy still, maybe even just via communication, whatever the case is, they are reaching out here, and it feels like in a very big way. And again, I really do like this making peace, apologetic energy. Are you not quite ready for it, feeling a little bit guarded? Yeah, possibly. Seven of Wands, Mars and Leo energy. And this is the protection, the self-protection. It's like wounded warrior energy, not wanting to be hurt. This is also just sliding off. So is this, okay? Interesting energies. Because it's the Six of Swords here right underneath the Chariot energy, and this is Mercury and Aquarius energy. Here with our Chariot, the Moon in Cancer, around your love, the divine energy, divine timing, in particular with the Seven of the Chariot. This energy of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. So there is an element of timing here. And of course, that Moon energy, the subconscious energy, is connecting right here with the conscious energy, which the Sun shines on the Moon and gives us that full moon and allows things to be illuminated, coming out of the dark night, literally with a full moon, and being able to move forward and see the path and see what needs to be said, to communicate. That's the energy in the Chariot for me today, connected with the Six of Swords, which is Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So it's time for this communication, however it's going down, to happen. I see you're kind of hesitant, but also willing to hear your person out. Moon and Sagittarius energy, Nine of Wands coming here in reverse, which is like ending the no communication, the no contact. It's also you could say a vulnerable energy. And I really like this too, because it's coming below the Lover's card where you both are. So it is a sensitive energy, being vulnerable and being willing to hear somebody out. But it's also catty corner here to your person, as you can see with the Five of Swords in reverse. And that is the vulnerability that they're coming in with as well. Yeah. You can't get any more swords in the Ten of Swords, Sun and Gemini energy. In fact, the Sun is coming up. It's the end of a cycle. It's a renewal. There's a new cycle here for sure. Not only that, this is, again, it's the Sun energy. There it is. It's coming up here. It's about to. And it's catty corner with the Sun, of course, and that they're both deducing into ones, and that's giving us an 11, and that's a master number, and that is beginnings. Three of Wands. There's the movement that we know is already here, and it's more Sun energy. It's the Sun and Aries energy, and it's coming together. It's a collaborative energy. It's teamwork. And again, it's a strong validation. If there's travel going on here, that is what is being thought about here, and we can see that will eventually be underway. It's really time to communicate here. And the Six of Voices, the Six of Swords, a lot of emotional energy here too, but look at these really sharp points here, you know, and there's three of them. And within the Six of Swords, and that's a divine number, divine timing, communication, things moving again, growth, and it's right here with the Sun. So we know that there is an apologetic energy coming through here. That's really clear. This lover here, also connected to where their energy is the strongest in the Five of Swords in reverse, is definitely coming with an apology. The breakup energy is really clear in the Ten of Swords. You know, what can I say? It's like very hurtful energy. But we also see these dominoes needing to connect here. As you can see here in the Three of Wands. It's a very fast energy. It's around matters of the heart, the energy of love. It's a very passionate energy. And when they're not connected, you know, it's kind of hard to move forward, isn't it? And to communicate, because this is a team, you could say a teamwork energy. So this is a conversation and turning things around. These three here are all wanting to come. Wow, this is not surprising at all. Look, there it is. There's the communication. Eight of Wands, the Death card, the World card. What needs to end before this can move again? This is an apologetic making amends energy here in the Five of Swords. Five of Voices, Five of Swords. And of course, that's connected to the fifth chakra. And of course, it's about change. What needs to end here? Their ego, in order to bring that apology, to admit how they feel about you, to admit whatever else, whatever happened here, because obviously there's a lot of hurt here. You can see this olive branch, and it's connected directly with the Ten of Swords. So what happened, how things ended, how it was done. And again, I see here in the Seven of Wands, catty corner with the Chariot, and also right below the Queen of Pentacles, that you're still hurt. You know, there's some hesitancy here. But I like this because this, as you can see, this is the Eight of Wands. And that's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So there's the communication that we know has been coming in. It's coming in quite fast. It's Mercury and Sagittarius energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. This is, and it's coming in really, really fast. So some type of message around your person. As I often talk about here at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is often attached to reading and writing. So the chances of it being through SMS, social media, email are very high. But if you're normally communicating through voice messages or phone calls, or even in person, as we saw with the Four of Wands, then that might be how it's going down. Eight, of course, is an action number. It's also connected to some karma. So something, the death of their ego, first of all, connected to our death card, the Scorpio energy, the transformational energy. They're coming in here in a really different vibe. A really different vibe. But there might be something else here too, because eight, of course, is also connected to karma. And it is connected to infinity. For some of you, that might be around your twin flame. That's not for everyone. But infinity, I tell you, is like a forever kind of love. You know, it's a particular kind of connection. It's a soul connection energy. And we see that here, the World card, the Lover's card. There is a soul connection here, a soulmate energy. It's really very strong. So it can be that there's something else that had to end, that they have needed to work out before, literally before things can move here into the world cosmos, as you can see, which is the World card. The death of their ego to make this apology. But there might be something bigger too, because in our World card energy, This is around some timing. It's a divine number, divine timing, communication, also growth. Growth in the way of goals that you want to reach. It's a completion energy, but also growth in the way of getting out of their ego, but also working out some karmic lessons, because upright energy here is karmic debts paid, you could say, obstacles out of the way. You know, it's literal again. Of the travel here is really strong with the Chariot, the Three of Wands, that even the Six of Swords, and here now with the World card, that somebody could literally be getting in a chariot. I'm kidding, but could be getting in a car, on a plane, that sort of thing, and literally traveling, even some international travel here for some of you. But it's also just about the movement, and it's the communication that is traveling as well. So whether or not you can come together in that way, this is the completion energy. So it's definitely ending whatever's been going on, their ego and whatever else, perhaps a karmic situation, or just some debts needing to get paid and needing to learn some lessons and just kind of be put through the ringer in some ways after maybe some things that were not great that were done. So that's telling me that that's that cycle, the no contact, no communication, and or in separation is coming to an end. Something, their ego also being able to apologize, coming in here and completing those lessons, but also being able to reach some goals, which we can see here are to talk to you. And I do feel wanting to come back together. This is definitely making amends. It's super strong. But we saw in that Four of Wands, if there is the potential to see your person, even if you don't know that they could be somewhere, that might be where this is happening here. And reaching that goal of apologizing to you in person. But also, again, if it's not going to be in person, it is an apology. And it's definitely coming here in the Eight of Wands, if it hasn't already. It's really fast. So do I think it's just an apology? No. Because here in this devil, here in this death card energy, it's obviously a very, very strong transformational energy here. And that is their ego. And they are coming in here in a really different vibe. And they're coming in here, at least they're saying that they've changed. They've released something, closed something, stopped something, ego and what else, in order to come in here in an entirely different vibe and ask for a second chance. Now, I think that this is very clearly connected to an apology to what happened in this connection, because it's also connecting, as you could see, the Eight of Wands here. Well, I need to send you this message coming through, that it is connected to how things ended or what they did, okay? What they did or said coming from a place of ego and shadow. But again, you're going to know. It's for a lot of you, there is something more here. So it could be that it's not just about, them coming in to make an apology for something they said or did. It might go even farther back in some situations that they need to end, something literally that needs to be the death of something for the new beginning. Literally, the World card having come right after the Death card. And them contacting you regarding it. This is the future. This is the new beginning. This is the completion of whatever was here. Ego and what else? This is the future energy of moving forward without obstacles, debts paid. Super strong. And what I wanted to say about this Eight of Wands here, connecting directly with what has been coming through strongly as your energy, is the Nine of Wands coming here in reverse. And that is, for both of you, showing me that not only are they putting their defenses down, because you take one wand away in this Nine of Wands in reverse, and then you have those Eight of Wands, which is here, and the lack of communicating, but it's here in the upright, the Eight of Wands. So they're both putting their defenses down, which is connected to the ego. Putting their ego, getting over their ego literally, in order to end this no contact, no communication, and or in separation. That's what's coming through in the Nine of Wands in reverse for me, in addition to, of course, your entire reading. And it's also telling me that there is a vulnerability and openness that you still have to hear them out. Literally hear them out in this Eight of Wands. So you also putting down that ninth wand, which is maintaining some boundaries. And, heart chakra kind of blocked. It's the wand energy. It's matters of the heart when this was in the upright for you. And you're both here. Look at this. And this is holding up some boundaries, like, your heart just being really hurt. I mean, it's so obvious. And it's in reverse here as well. So it's this vulnerable energy of, okay, you know, I want to hear you out, because look where it is. About how we could maybe work this out. What's the future hold for us? Because it's right above it is the sun in the upright, as you can see. And right above that is the Lover's card, that you still love each other. So there's this energy of wanting to hear each other out. Yeah, look. This is connected directly here with what happened. The Three of Swords. And connecting with the Five of Swords in reverse. With this holding up this olive branch. Wanting to connect, to reach out and end the separation. The Three of Swords, of course, that's Saturn and Libra energy. That is the heartbreak energy. That's the dismantling. It's the breakup energy. So again, whether there's a third party that's just your person's ego, or that third party is involving other romantic connections, a particular maybe karmic situation, cultural, religious differences, whatever it was very much a part of the breakup energy, and it's what is being addressed here. It's also, as you can see, connecting with the Three of Wands in the upright, and that's a master number, and that's 33, and that is telling us that anything is possible here. Yeah. Boy, do we need this healing energy. Look, it's the Queen of Cups in reverse, and it's connecting with the Chariot. So we know already that it is not healed yet. And this is somebody who was not emotionally available, I feel, and who wasn't being honest. You know, they were coming from a place of ego and shadow. So it's also why this is here. It's connecting with the Queen of Pentacles. Interestingly, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, who's coming in, bringing your person in emotionally available, honest, open. Of course, around the pentacle, which is around your relationship. And of course, the Queen of Cups is the water energy. It's Cancer energy. It's around your love, also your friendship. It's a very emotional energy. It's the withholding of that, you know, again. And of course, it's around the divine, all connected here with what they're coming in with now, like a repairing energy. It's why the Lover's card is here. And also connecting with the Chariot. And of course, the Death here, right underneath. Okay. Hierophant in reverse, divine masculine energy, Taurus energy, a card of commitments, partnerships, contracts, long-term, can even be marriage, can even include some paperwork. It's in reverse here. There's something, this is both the ego, and it could even be that this is the energy too of something other than the ego. So for example, cultural, religious differences, somebody who maybe was interfering. Because this, and it came here with our Ace of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles here in the upright. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's in reverse here. This is being let down. It's being disappointed. It's feeling sad around everything that's happened here. Look where it's going. It wants to go right here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Of course, Cancer energy, connecting with our Pisces, Scorpio energy. So whether something did not reach its full potential, there was some kind of, you could say, marriage proposal energy here. Something reaching, whether it was talking again, moving in together, getting married, meeting up, maybe for the first time for some of you, whatever it was, it didn't happen. Something changed clearly. Part of that is their ego. They are definitely getting over that. They are sorry. They very clearly love you. But there's something else here, and I do feel that Hierophant energy is connected to the Death card that has needed or is still possibly needing to end for things to move forward. Again, I do feel that it's already in the process of that changing, because here they come. Three of Wands, the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, the World card. Divine timing, of course, a divine number, communication, obstacles out of the way, very strong soulmate energy. And I do want to tell you, and it came here, of course, with the King of Pentacles as well, where, look, you're both here in this energy. Just like we saw in that Six of Pentacles, but you're kind of touching, look, your fingertips. And there's somebody walking here to this archway, which has a bunch of roses floating up, 4 of them to be exact. A manifesting energy, also the 4 areas of support and stability, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So of course, what's the point of all these, the support? How stable is it if there's no foundation? And if there's a foundation without the support, that's not working either. So it's manifesting this start with everything there, everybody there, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Again, the physical aspect is wanting it, but it can also mean literal and distance for some of you. So that maybe that isn't quite possible yet. But we see this person walking through this new beginning, this archway, literally heading for that in the King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury, who knows where they want this pentacle to go, this relationship here. And it's dependent on kind of, it's like a get creative energy of changing something that they want to do something here their way. So I do feel that there's some kind of other interference, you could say here, or something here that has been needing to end. But also, again, the energy of their ego ending is also really strong, which I really like. And as you can see, our people here are, and this is not about gender, are both wearing dresses made of roses. They both have a big hunkin' rose in their hair and are looking right at each other, touching, actually, it looks like the tips of their fingers as this person is below them on this bridge, which is, I feel, this divine connection. And it's also crossing a bridge, so it's like crossing the other side. It's like getting to the next level in the connection, whatever that means for you. Crossing over here, look, to what I feel has been getting manifested here. And again, it's around the pentacle, commitment, relationships, contracts, whether they're legal or not. For some of you, that could be the case. But that's crossing this bridge, this divine connection, getting on the other side. When a bridge connects you from one place to the next. So when you're leaving from one side of the bridge, you're on the other side. There's something else there. Yeah, this is around commitment. It's around your relationship. And whether you were in a long-term connection, you were building it, or it was on the table, it's definitely on their mind. And what they're coming with. And what this means for you is really about your connection. Are you just talking to somebody? Is that what this is? Or is this like same area? Because we saw in the 4 of Wands too that for some of you, this is somebody you may even have been married to. It's not going to be for everyone. At the very least, been in physical contact with. I know that's not for everyone either, but it is here. So I know that it's for a lot of you. So this 8 of Wands coming in here, the Lovers card. We saw the 4 of Wands, the World card, the Sun card, the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And that's the other thing. Yeah, of course. Could be, again, that it's coming via in person, but it can also be that around this communication is how they're coming in. So if you normally write each other, or if you normally talk on the phone, do you normally send each other text messages? And look, you're both here. And this King of Pentacles, the counterpart here is the Queen of Pentacles, who has this healing energy, who's coming in here, helping bring in this emotional availability, the truth, being resourceful. How can we work this out? So it's both within your person's energy of what's going on with them, but you're also both here. And these are pentacles. It's the King and the Queen of Pentacles. They're like my little mini emperor and empress, as we had talked about with the Queen of Pentacles. It's the commitment. It's the relationship. It's slow moving, but it's the long-term commitment energy. Again, I just caught the camera. It's not about gender. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies within us. And you could be resonating in that way, of course. But just know that our King of Pentacles and our Queen of Pentacles here is telling me that you're both here, because it's the counterpart energy. Again, here for this. And the long-term energy that's between you, that is still also clearly here. So although you're definitely holding up some defensive energy here in the 7 of Wands, it does look like, and it's been coming through really clear, that the 9 of Wands in reverse, you're putting down that kind of resistance and opening your heart a little bit more and hearing them out. Whatever that is going to mean for the connection that you have with the person that's here today, your person, your specific person, again, or maybe it's somebody that's just popped in for you. I'm going to bring in a little oracle. And then we're going to bring in a little bit of channeled love messages and close your reading today. I'm not reading Oracle in reverse. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Lovers is your first Oracle card out, and it was your first card flying out of the deck when we began your reading. There is a decision here. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. Two lovers here, two lovers cards. There's a decision going on. You very clearly love each other. There's just, I mean, that's here. And the soulmate energy is incredibly strong throughout your reading. Restoring harmony, coming together. So this union, reunion energy, again, whether this is in person or talking, whatever it is, they are preparing here to come. It's incredibly clear. You're both here for it. And it's almost like Lover's card energy, also one for the Queen of Pentacles, one for the King of Pentacles, if you want to see it in that way. So both of you kind of moving toward each other, because this is also about a decision that you're both going to be making together. It's not just a decision by the other lover here, by your person that's here, the person coming through today. It's also a decision that you make together. Actually, it's wanting to go here, right on the Eight of Wands. It's the moon, the revealing moon, and there's the sun. Yeah. Again, there's the earth, of course. The completion energy, the subconscious in the moon, the conscious here, it shines on the moon. We come out of the dark. When you're in the dark and the moon is full, you can suddenly see. And of course, it's connected to the emotional energy, the things that have been hidden, things that have really affected this connection. So it's revealing the love. I'll tell you that. So if you're questioning that, the healing energy also connected to that energy. It's the communication. It's opening up. It's revealing the subconscious energy again in connection with the moon. And just like the Lovers, which has come here twice, the moon and the sun, they cannot exist without each other. Now, that's not to say people can't, of course, but that's just that energy coming in. And the divine connection here is incredibly clear. Look, the world is coming in again, too. Your reading is so goosebumpy and so clear. So there we go again. And of course, it's bringing us the divine number 3, divine timing, communication, connecting here, with the World card, which is another 33. Anything can happen here. Again, it's more of the completion energy. Look at the huge honkin' rainbow of hope above the world. The hope that is here of completing, of both your person getting out of their ego and getting over whatever is in that Hierophant and reverse energy, because they're trying to. Desperately, I feel. Maybe before you let this close. Look, as you hold open the Seven of Wands, it's like, no, I don't want it closing in on me. I'm protecting myself here. I don't want to be hurt. And you can only stay here for so long until it's exhausting, right? So if something doesn't change in this Death card, their ego and whatever else that might be around this Hierophant energy, third parties, other people, interference, location, something they don't want to change, give up, whatever. Before that's done, it's almost like this isn't going to work, And I feel like that energy might already be underway. And why there's kind of a fast energy around your person. There is that element of time, like, because you can't hold this open for that long and then it closes. And then look, here in our Seven of Wands energy, this, you can see this here, this sun energy is closing. And that's the sun right here. So there's still hope. You're here. It looks like you want to hear them out and you do still clearly love this person, but there is some kind of element of time here that I feel like, whoa, they might be racing against. Look, there it is. We talked about the passageway, the new direction for the two of you here with the relationship. There's some kind of details too, some practicalities, again, location, distance, other people. There's practicalities aside that are even bigger or that aren't maybe as big as the Death card, but there's a lot of things to be working out here. But there is the new passageway crossing the bridge. And here is this boat on the divine, on the love, in the emotional energy with another huge rainbow connecting to the stars aligning, connected to the divine, to source. This is really very, very goosebumpy energy, but a new direction together literally here. And that's the thing about the Three of Wands. Look, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Passage. It's like coming together and talking about this, whether it's in person again or online. The Knight, this is coming out of that nocturnal energy too. We have the Sun here twice. And there's the Moon. It's not full in this Knight card, but here is the Moon full, and that's the illumination. Yeah, and it's connected here with, it's connecting with the Death energy. So it's like, again, coming out of the dark into the light, the change, the transformational energy, which is also, of course, around the butterfly energy and around what needs to change here, their ego and what else. Then this Moon is getting full right here. All the information, all the wisdom that's still being chased here by this owl, guardian of the night, connection to the divine, still trying to get everybody on the same page, get some honesty out, some apologies out, connected, whether it's in person or, you know, through messages, whatever, phone calls. Because an owl is literally about inner transformations. And by the way, an owl is connected to Scorpio, which is what our Death card is. And they kind of work behind the scenes. You know, they can hold back their emotions to just kind of get some things done. Also, self-actualization, very strong connection. And we see that here in the Lover's card and the Death card. It's just clear. This is like the work still being undergoing the transformation and undergoing what, getting over their ego to come here, but also whatever is needing to end here and getting into that Moon energy and revealing everything. Getting very, wow, this is super clear. Getting very crafty, as we see here with our little fox, and that's the reunion energy. It's connecting to the Magician energy as well. Gemini, Virgo, and Mercury, because it's like trying to get it focused and creative and find a way to turn visions into reality. And look what it's here with, Strength. Leo energy and Source, again. And of course, there's an infinity symbol here. Truth, balance, and renewal. That's also an 8, again, and it's the action number, and it's also connected to the karma and the karmic debts paid. Lessons learned, obstacles out of the way, which we see here moving into that World card energy. I mean, it is just really, really goosebumpy here. And that's also a manifesting abundance energy. There is a very strong love between you. There is also a very strong chemistry between you. And this is somebody that I tell you, it's a not giving up kind of energy. And I think from what, this is your reading, this is your reading. I don't gather, you're here for it. What can I say? You love each other. And you're here for this. Wow. And getting that courage too. To change, to get out of their ego and to change what needs to be changed. End of, death of, before. You can move into this new beginning, future energy. You're definitely there again, holding this open as long as you can see here. But they don't get the timing right. This does close in on you, and you got to get out of there to protect yourself, right? And then there it is. It's like the sun is on the other side. Okay, I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages, and then we're going to close your reading. It's been a very clear reading for me today. And as always, my honor to channel for you. Thank you for joining me here at the Tarot Closet. Thank you so much for joining me again. We're not done yet, but I just wanted to thank you. It's been my honor. It's a really very clear reading for me. It's been very, very goosebumpy. Do you miss me too? I've never felt like this. I think of you all the time. Because look, we're connected with our second lovers, here also with the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. Missing you for sure. Do you miss, as I say that, I looked right over here. Spirit sent me to, do you miss me too? So, and I miss you, do you miss me too? I'm sorry. Apologetic energy here, that's the Five of Swords in reverse, and that is like they have maybe this small window, you know what I mean, of time to get this to you. I stare into your eyes in photos, that is Page of Swords energy. Watching, talking about you to other people. looking at their phone. I want to be honest. Yeah, it's our Queen of Pentacles as well, but it's really everywhere here. I'm trying to send a message. Well, yeah. Eight of Wands. Where did you go, Eight of Wands? I think it's here. We're going to put it there with the Lovers. I play songs that remind me of you. I heard thinking of ways like of how to make this happen, I guess is what the message they're trying to send. This is the last channeled love message. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. Here at the Tarot Closet. Validation look of our Page of Swords energy. I spy on you. Yeah, so they're watching you. They're talking about you. And if you have a connection to friends and family, they're definitely talking to them as well. And it could be that they're in some kind of cahoots with somebody trying to plan something. If that's in fact possible for you. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much, so much. I can't say. I'm sending you so much love and light and hoping for the best outcome for you. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. All the playlists are down below in the description. Thank you again, and I will see you at another reading. Bye.